I was in the grocery store, and I was looking at some yogurt. All right?
Okay.
Popular yogurt brand.
Uh-huh.
I said, hey, why don't we get this to the bird? She's like, that's not how you pronounce it.
Yeah. Been there, my friend.
Our assistant, Luke. My little Vanna White over there. You should be wearing a dress.
Show me yogurt.
Oh.
How do you pronounce that right there? Because you're never gonna get it.
Listen, I am guessing. I am proper guessing.
Which, when it comes to yogurt, that's where you're going.
Is that the Cadillac? I'm not a yogurt man.
I'm a Chobani man. I don't think I'm pronouncing it.
I'm a Gogurt.
I
It's
never had
Chobani.
that.
I think
You
it's
never got Go-Gurts.
No. I don't like the texture and temperature.
But
of
that was
yogurt.
rich kid shit. That and the string cheese was rich kid shit.
Maybe we didn't mess with both.
But they were good frozen. I know you got all that.
Big Go-Gurt household.
Really?
Once you learn to throw them in the freezer, game over.
Delicious.
That's
Did you get that on? You probably got that on the way to school.
It was in fashion by the time I was around.
Yeah. Also, you're jealous of a kid 25 years younger than you.
Yeah.
You got Gogurt? What?
Pussy. How do you pronounce that?
I'm going to go out. Listen, it's not how I think it is. I would say Fage. Like, is how my brain, that's how, like, if I know that's not right, I'm not saying that.
What,
That's
are you
not,
getting a haircut uptown?
That's not my answer.
Give me a Fage.
No, I would just
Number
go.
one on the side.
Well, that Page is P-A-G-E.
That's European.
I'm aware. Let me work through my process.
Go ahead.
It's not Phage, but
No.
that's what. So.
Phage out, Kippy. That could be a new cool word, like cap. Phage out, dog.
Uh-huh.
Phage out.
Sure.
That means move, but move thickly.
That's what you do.
That's 4%.
Thicker than a jar of peanut butter.
What?
Never saw that? That dude is getting arrested. They're in jail reading the transcript, and he goes, "Did you say she was thicker than a bowl of peanut butter?" Somebody went, "Hey, no, you've never seen that?"
No, but I like you never saw that?
You know what I'm talking about.
Go ahead.
Might not be peanut butter, but it's something like that. For the audio, it's F-A-G-E.
Uh-huh.
That's got to be a soft G. Them Europeans like a soft G.
They love a soft G.
They love a soft G.
I have one, too, that's going to blow your brains out.
I would say Fage.
Nope. You ready? Faye.
Whoa.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
No?
Yes, it is.
No.
It's Faye.
I don't.
Faye yogurt.
You can clean it up if you do. That doesn't feel right.
It is.
I always thought it was Faye.
Faye.
Yeah.
Fucking bring Kanye into this.
It might be. Faye makes more sense.
Say it again.
Faye yogurt.
Faye yogurt.
Faye.
I think it's Faye.
I don't.
No, you said Faye.
Faye.
No, you said Faye.
Faye sounds Asian, which I don't think it's that. Is it Greek?
The Asians don't fuck with cheese, really, do they?
I ain't never been there.
What?
What? It's never like an option on my General Tso's. So
It's
I
not,
don't know.
right? No cheese in Asia. They gotta have something.
I would. It's such a big continent. I would assume
But you
they
never-
got a little pecorino or something.
There's no cheese at a Chinese restaurant, or Korean, or Filipino, or Thai.
Why are you looking at me? You Google this.
Oh, I thought I pulled it up for you guys.
No, I'm talking.
What,
All right, get
cheese?
this.
Oh,
Faye.
Faye. Yeah.
Faye. That says F-A-Y. Play it on YouTube. It says how to pronounce on the right. Yeah.
I tried to get the checkout girl to settle it, and she made me look like an idiot.
They don't know.
Yeah, they do. They're in the business. What are you, running commercials for French TV?
Here, wait.
Of yogurt. We are looking at how to pronounce
Who's this fucking guy?
yay.
Faye.
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 So you're right.
Yeah.
What about BMW? You're never going to get this.
For what?
What do you mean for what?
How to pronounce it?
Yeah.
In, like, what it stands for?
No, it's pronounced BMW.
BMW.
Whoa.
I'm married to a German, you bozo.
Whoa. That's an English car.
BMW.
It's not?
No, it's German. BMW.
Shit.
W is vague.
What about the thing where weapons are stored?
A cache.
Damn. I thought it was
That's
cachet.
I got a little bit of cash.
Wait, that's not the same word?
I think it is, but no.
If I have cachet, do I have cash?
I mean, you know, weapons cache from video games. That's
cash.
yeah,
All
a
right.
cache of weapons. A weapon like you go to like that's where I learned it.
I thought I was really gonna get you.
No, you didn't think of all people that you know, I would know BMW. That's crazy.
All right, what about Caraco? Carucho.
How to pronounce Carucho? I would say Carucho.
Caruso. Oh, Caruso.
Curacao.
Curacao.
Yeah.
The director?
What? Were you talking about the country?
Oh, that's a country.
It's an island, which I didn't know until my boy went down there one time with some scavats for a weekend. He goes, "I'm going to Curacao."
You know
I said, "What the hell is?"
You know where I
even
want to
that?"
go? Antigua. Antigua. You know what I'm talking about? Luke, you know what I'm talking about? Antigua?
You know where I want to take you?
Where?
Down to Kokomo. We can get there fast and then take it
Man,
slow.
I remember when that shit hit.
I was hard hearing that song. That was
Dude,
all about boning.
That's when Stamos started playing with them.
I didn't like that. That was Uncle Jesse. You don't go double dipping.
He's like an honorary fucking Beach Boy.
Mhm.
He's got a lot of cash too. I didn't realize that. He's got like $11 million place out there in Hollywood.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that was 1990
Oh, yeah.
syndicated television.
Sure.
That was the biggest show in America. He's probably making, net worth. Yeah, he's got tens of millions of dollars. For sure.
Still a looker too.
Uh-huh.
Stamos. All right, I
Yeah.
got one more.
Okay. Treadmill.
Treadmill?
Meals, I like meals.
How do you pronounce the stuff that would come on instead of rice? You get
What's it begin with? What do you mean? Instead of rice, you get vegetables?
no.
Where? What store?
It would be a health food store, a healthy meal. Instead of rice,
Couscous?
no. I don't fuck with that shit. Actually, I love couscous. Remember the first time I had it was at my buddy Seth's house.
Mm-hmm.
His dad was divorced, and he was a spiritual guy.
I was gonna say that's an odd divorced dad. My dad was a divorced dad multiple times in his life. He ain't never thrown out a pan of
That was the
couscous.
first time I had swordfish.
That's wild. What is this guy? What is he, a swinger? Couscous and swordfish is a crazy divorced dad
Man,
meal.
I remember I went home and told my mom. She almost took me to the hospital to get my stomach pumped.
Swordfish, too much mercury.
Dude, it tasted like chicken.
Swordfish.
You never had swordfish?
I've had it, but not from a divorced dad as a kid.
Yeah. It was a picnic he had. He had
We-
couscous and swordfish.
At a picnic. That's not a picnic. You might as well be fucking the Stanley Tucci program.
You bring up Tucci. Fucking Tucci.
Hey,
Tucci, why don't you get off Italy's dick?
Quinoa.
Yes.
Yeah. Dude, come on. We live in New York for a decade.
But you're saying it wrong. It's quinoa.
Yeah. Quinoa. Okay.
No, there's an N in there. Quinoa.
Quinoa. Okay.
Well, this is
No, it's quinoa. No, it's quinoa.
That's not how I have it.
He's got it.
He don't know what he's doing.
Quinoa.
Oh,
Yeah,
bitch.
quinoa. The hell do you know, you stupid robot? Let me see your tits.